In this video, I want to show you a brief example of what RPA software looks like. Now, this demonstration is using a company called UiPath Studio X, their community edition. We've chosen this to use in our new course because it's an industry-leading software. And also, one of the big benefits is it requires no coding knowledge required. What we're basically going to do is drag and drop activities in the order that we want our software robot to perform them. So I'm going to show you over here on the left-hand side of my screen. These are my resources and my activities. And so I'm going to tell my software what to do. So for example, I might want it to use an Excel file, which I would then select. Then maybe I might want it to do an action within Excel, like delete a column. Okay. And again, I'm just dragging and dropping. Now I will select exactly the cells I want it to do something in, but I just want to show you an example of how it's built. And then maybe I want it to email the results using Outlook to my supervisor when I'm done. So again, I'm just dragging and dropping and selecting the files that it would use. And I'll hit run whenever am done or whenever I want to test the file out. I could save this and do this process over and over again from here on out once I get it working correctly. So again, it's just dragging and dropping activities in a series of workflows. Now I want to show you an example of an RPA software that I built in about 20 or 30 minutes, just using my own basic fundamental knowledge of the software. And I'm going to use an Excel file from Lone Star. This is just an example of a class roster. Now this might be a class roster of 5 or 6 students that might have been canceled. It happens every once in a while. And for each student in here, I would need to fill out a schedule change form to enroll them in a new class that might have more students in it. And the schedule change form looks like this. You might have seen these in your own career here at Lone Star, but basically we'll fill out your name and your student ID and submit the new class to an advisor to add you into a new course. Now, say 5 or 6 might not seem like a lot, but say I had 30 or 40 of these to do. It would take a long time to manually type all this information in. So again, I've made an RPA software to do this for me. So again, I've told it to use an Excel file, and then for each row, we're going to do certain things. And then at the very end of my robot, I'm going to save the file as a new PDF. Okay, so let's just show a brief example of how this would work. So again, I have my new Excel roster here, and it's going to use the information to populate a brand new schedule change form for anyone who needs a course change. So let's see how this works. I'm going to come into my RPA software and click Run. And my RPA software will use the information in Excel to populate this form. And it's going to go through each row until it's all the way done with my file. And each student will get its own unique PDF. All right, and it's done. So it takes about 15 seconds per student to do this. And no one enjoys copying and pasting information like this. So I see it kind of like a digital assistant. But a program will help me do some of the tedious things that are part of my own job responsibility. It can save me time and hopefully do it more accurately than I might be able to do it myself.